Yeah, Fantomex is here, and he might be the start of Marvel Snap's first tribrid deck. It's not a hybrid, it's not two things. It's actually combining three things: discard, destroy, and actually Affliction, because this has this big Affliction payoff where you can hit up to 6 cards with -2 power. And I tried to build a deck that actually played into all three of those elements, where you have discard cards like Blade and Redshift for some targeted discards. First Ghost Rider in the mix here as well. You have destroy stuff with Fastball Special, which, mind you, also afflicts an enemy card with negative power. You also got Venom in here, and even Nico can also destroy cards. And then we have the other payoffs, stuff like Wild Child gets really big if you're both discarding and destroying, and either Marrow or Wolverine can be some nice power output for free sometimes with discards. Also can be destroyed in a pinch. And of course, Marrow, as we know, also afflicts enemy cards. We've also got Ajax as the payoff for our Affliction, where this can hopefully be a really big threat that can perhaps even be Arnim Zolad, which this feels like too greedy to be in the deck. But in theory, a big Ajax Arnim Zolad is really cool. And this can also, of course, activate the destroy side of the equation if needed, even right at the end on turn 6, so that Fantomex can pop off, buff your Ajax a ton. Maybe Marrow chips in, Wild Child has some big power output, and like suddenly this can kind of work. And I honestly thought there's no way this will work. It's just doing too many things. There were like a lot of cards I wanted to run as well. Like I was like, how do I not have a Bullseye in here, right? Like Bullseye is perfect. But he just like he demanded even more help and like one cost stuff. And I was thinking about like Sarah to discount Marrow and Wolverine to 1, and then you have like a Bullseye pop off. But it just seemed like too much. Maybe there's still too much going on. Arnim Zolad still feels a little greedy. But as you're gonna see in this video, I actually had a great run with this deck. I went 7-3. For a 70% win rate, up 7 cubes with this like crazy amalgamation of 3 different things in this deck. And I am certain this is not the perfect deck list for this. I know there are ways to improve this and run some cards. Here's another card, by the way, I wanted to run that makes so much sense in a discard and destroy deck like we saw in our initial Marrow and Wild Child deck. But it's like, how do you squeeze all of it in? What are the right pieces of the puzzle? What are the right cards? Does Kid Omega belong in here? Yeah, maybe I could see that, but I didn't want too many activate cards. I wanted stuff that kind of worked on demand on turn 6. Does Gambit go in here? The destroy for this does not count for Fantomex, because you have to destroy your own cards, keep in mind, but still a really good discard card, right? There's like so many options and so many different ways to slice this that I don't know. I do have to say, like, Fantomex putting out potentially 18 power is ridiculous, and he feels really significant, but like, does he need that extra layer from Ajax to be worth it? Do you need like an Abomination discount in a Evo deck to make him worth it, or is the power itself worth it? So many questions to answer, but I have to say this list felt a lot better than I thought today, and Fantomex feels pretty solid as well. He has a really tight window and a lot of demands, but like 18 points is a ton, and it can be super disruptive. So I don't know, like there's something here. I don't think it's ever going to reach like tier 1 status because it's just like too demanding or whatever. But like, I don't know. I feel like some people are going to build some good niche decks and actually do some climbing with Fantomex decks. It's just going to be one of those like niche things that like a few people pick up on and do really well with and hit refined lists. Also just demands a lot of cards and stuff too. So I would just say like keep an eye on it. I wouldn't run out and like get this one because it needs so much support and so much help, but like keep an eye on it. See where the data lands. See if somebody finds some really refined lists, because there's something here that works, and I think you are actually going to see that in this video. Deadlands, Horde is fine. I don't know if Nico 2X is the best we're going to get or not. It might honestly be, but destroy and draw 2 seems really, really powerful, because number 1, we like destroy triggers. We have some in hand. Hey, now I wish we got 2X. That'd be sick. Move to the right seems not so good. This will discard Arnim Zola, which also seems not so good. So I think, I mean, I could play Nico, but at the same time, I'm not really urging to play anything just yet. We got some time here. I wish we had something like a Wild Child to tempo out instead, right? But it's all good. Blade with a red shift is actually kind of okay, but you could also just take Nico transform. I mean, I don't know. Maybe this is fine. Just get rid of the red shift, call it a day. Blade fastball special is also kind of fine, right? It's nice you get to destroy while locking in that power, getting a boost to Ajax, right? Oh my god, turning into Limbo is a rare occasion. Normally we see Nico turn it off. I don't know if that's good for us. I don't really have like endless scaling, you know? I do want to leave a spot open for Ajax Arnim Zola in theory, right? Fastball special hitting the werewolf. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not super helpful either. This does guarantee that my Fantomex is good to go, assuming we find a Fantomex. Hey, werewolf. Okay, I mean, he's climbing back up. Oh my god, Celine. Not actually that bad for us, right? We get that power back and duplicated in theory, so not necessarily a huge issue. Maybe a little worse. We could actually destroy this, but not really. Like Venom locking in the negative stats is not ideal, I guess. So this is Ajax 100%, and then you go Arnim Zola on 6. Ajax, maybe you just say like, hey, left is gone. Oh my god. Hobgoblin, huh? Hobgoblin, huh? Dang, dude. You've seen a lot of Hobgoblin lately. Pretty wild. Ajax suddenly has a mountain to climb. Hey, Fantomex, if we want him to come down, he has to come down now. This hits Wolverine. You just, like, dude, if Wolverine goes anywhere but mid here, like, you're so... Oh, no, he does not hit Wolverine. It hits Arnim Zola, you idiot. No, you can't play that. I guess you just tempo the Wolverine then, right? Because why not? Yeah, do you trust your ability to flip right? I think they're gonna not put power right, you know? I don't expect their werewolf to go right. They may think they need power left. I don't think they're gonna expect Arnim Zola Ajax. We do need 2 cards in each spot for Fantomex to have full impact. So currently that's not true, but surely by the end of the turn it will be, right? Wild Child just a little late. I mean, yeah, this is like a good try, man. I mean, that's my first game back from vacation, first game with Fantomex. Let's see, man. I don't know, that Hobgoblin's scary. So nuts. I really like their Celine deck though. I think this is really cool. I don't know if they... Dude, I looked at so many cards building this deck, by the way. Like, Bullseye feels like he should be in the deck as a discard Affliction card, but it just required too much. I was, like, running Sarah to try to, like... Oh, no! Goblin could screw me here! Oh, no! I need to hit Ajax! Come on, baby! Nice! I don't think we ever win with Goblin, right? I think it had to be Ajax. Is this fine? It's gotta be fine. We're adding so much power. Well, not that much. Oh my god, dude, it's barely fine. We win by 2 freaking points, dude. There was only 1 card mid. It really didn't do that much, did it, man? Fantomex -2 there, -2 here. The -2 here, of course, directly impactful and indirectly impactful. Woo! I don't think there's any way Green Goblin wins then, right? Because this is actually not even that small. It's -2. Yeah, for sure we wouldn't have done enough. They would have been at 10 and we would have only been at like -1 or something, right? So no. Crazy first game. But anyway, like Bullseye, it feels like it should be in the deck, right? But it's just, it demands too much support. I wanted to run like Swarms. I had a Sarah to discount like Wolverine and Marrows so that you could like discard them late and stuff. But then when you're trying to squeeze 3 decks into one, you just can't run everything. It's like, I want to run Morgan Le Fay, I want to run Bullseye. Like, there's all these cards that kind of make sense, but you just have to commit to like certain things. I mean, maybe there's a cool Sarah Bullseye deck. I don't know. It seemed like it was maybe more of a combo deck though. All right, Nico. Yeah, you know what? Let's wait on the Nico just a hair here. Bifrost, not a huge issue for us. Panopticon actually does work with Arnim Zola, I guess. Demon Transform, honestly not terrible, but let's still just wait. Wild Child's kind of the perfect tempo card. Nico Destroy on the Marrow would be cool, but I honestly wish they had more bodies for it, you know? They won't have anything right now. Same thing for Blade Marrow right now. No bodies to hit. I think that means we just maybe pass. You could maybe tempo a Venom. I have Arnim Zola to proc the destroy, but you know, Venom's like theoretically one of the better targets too. But not playing anything here has really slowed us down a little bit. Magic. Oh, not turning off Bifrost or Feast. Interesting. They might care about the extra energy on Feast. Nico, location transform could now be pretty interesting. Fantomex, maybe we'll just tempo here. I wish I had more bodies. I want Marrow to go wider rather than taller, right? For potential Ajax draw. Like, you don't want all your Marrow hits going onto one card. In theory, you want them going 7 cards, ideally, right? For the sake of Ajax, but not, you know, it's fine. We'll figure something out. Redshift, Arnim Zola. It's the same. We got the same story here, right? Like, without the Arnim Zola, I don't have a destroy hit that's good. You know, like I don't have any. I have fastball specials. The top deck is all. I wonder if you just straight up pass here, man. Like, it's crazy to skip 5 energy, but I have nothing compelling to do. I guess you could maybe play the Marrow here and then Arnim Zola it next turn as well. Like, that's kind of a crazy idea. You could also Arnim Zola Fantomex, I just realized. Like, that's a pretty cool play too. Or Wild Child. If you Arnim Zola Wild Child, maybe I'm just waiting. Is that... yeah, that's probably better than Marrow, realistically, yeah. I don't know, dude. I hate that I'm just straight up skipping a turn here. This is wild. Shuri. Okay, that's still scary. Oh, dude, we got Nico, but now it's like... Is it too late, you know? I'm also not destroying anything, so Fantomex doesn't go off. I mean, honestly, though, is this actually just a way to win the game? Well, no, this still doesn't go off because I haven't discarded anything either. Oh my god, I need that turn 7. But I also, like, whatever this is, it's terrifying, right? Like, I need to get rid of that. Like, part of me wants to just do this, right? This discards Arnim Zola. This discards Marrow. We turn off that. Nothing is actually destroyed, but who cares? We're just trying to win the game. Wild Child gains a little bit to... Oh my god, they did not go where I thought they went. Oh my god. Maybe it doesn't matter. You know, if it's like Galactus, perhaps we're screwed. What did I put over there? Just a red shift? Yeah, I guess we lose to Galactus. If they did the Shuri Galactus bait here, we're cooked. No way. Oh, but no! I have points from Crown City. I didn't even know what was happening. I hadn't even processed this change. Are you kidding me? Oh, the Gooner almost got us, dude. I can't believe the just absolute balls on this Galactus play. By the way, it's awesome. It's actually a pretty good play, I think, because you like, you know, we've obviously seen Magic Shuri Galactus. We just played a deck that had those cards. But, you know, you're just so focused on the Shuri. They're not expecting location transformation, right? So I'm not thinking that they're thinking about that. They were actually going to turn off Limbo and try to go for the one-shot Galactus kill here, which is a really cool play. But Crown City saves me, dude. We could have arguably put, like, Blade left here. It probably is better because you expect the Marrow to contest the Magic anyway, right? Like, Wild Child... Maybe even Ghost Rider goes left and Redshift goes mid, because mid's pretty strong and probably wasted if they actually go for the Shuri, right? Like, any additional points mid are probably wasted. All right, Wild Child on 2 is kind of perfect, yes. I think it's crazy that they've gone into a 3-way hybrid build here potentially for these cards, right? Like, you've got, you know, the demands are discard and destroy, so that's your kind of 2-way, and then the payoff is an Affliction. So can you make all 3 work with Fantomex? I don't know. So far, actually, yes. It's been okay. Somehow. I don't really care too much about the rock. At the same time, I don't really have to contest this either, so... I don't know. Like, I don't... You know, Wild Child doesn't really scale right now, so I don't know. Doesn't matter. Iron Patriot. Okay, so actually something like a Blade right now would be really cool. Well, I can't get Blade Marrow though, can I? Venom is definitely not it. Wolverine, Venom's probably a better line for us, yes. We'll take the rock here. I mean, like, you know, you could technically do this, but you don't want your Wolverine with your Wild Child, really. I'll probably put Fantomex left. Kind of makes it a decent Arnim Zola target. We could also leave that for Ajax, though, right? If we trust that an Ajax is coming. Or you could set up a Venom Arnim Zola as well. I currently... Next turn, I can destroy and discard. And it's actually lined up pretty well. That does make Fantomex... Oh, well, yeah, the problem is, though, if you Arnim Zola Fantomex, you need one extra turn to make it good, right? That's the issue. So I don't know if Arnim Zola is really going to make sense for Fantomex. So maybe in case you... Well, if you draw an Ajax, too, though, like, you won't have time to play Arnim Zola, because you need to... If you're going to do that, you need to have already activated the destroys and the discards. Now, I think this is probably the way to do it. I don't know. We're not really looking super strong anywhere right now, unfortunately. But maybe we're just spread enough here that it's okay. Is Fastball Special better than Venom for us? Since we're not playing an Ajax, at least not knowingly yet, probably not. If Wolverine goes here, I wish Redshift were mid. Do you Fantomex now just to avoid potential problems? The only issue is we have priority, so we don't catch a card here. I don't know. I don't expect like a... Well, these decks do sometimes have Cosmic Ghost Rider. Maybe for the sake of a Cosmic Ghost Rider. A little worried about Misery, though, too, maybe destroying a card here. But I don't think they Juggernaut if they're going to Misery. I think we Fantomex now. I think it's okay to lose one to avoid potential issues. Like, I don't know, you know, they might just not play left anyway, and we have the same priority conversation next turn, and we're in the exact same spot, right? So it may not even really change much. Marrow, I guess we want to go right here. Theoretically, to distribute power a little better. I don't know. Nothing left. That's good. We're kind of too strong there anyway. Prowler and Deafening Chord hitting Venom. Sure, no problem there. Yeah, this is a pretty good spread. Ajax is my... I mean, you don't really want Ajax here because it's like... Well, this always moves Redshift mid... Seems like kind of overkill, doesn't it? Wolverine not being destroyable by Fastball Special is kind of annoying. In a weird way, I kind of like the Arnim Zola here. Just to like spread power where I think it needs it more. It feels kind of bad. Like I think like just an Ajax as well would be fine. Like Ajax mid or something, you know? I don't think there's really a way to lose this game. I don't really know. I think I'm going to hit end turn and it will just say your opponent has forfeited. So I don't think it matters. Yeah, yeah, I'm just thinking it out. Like, Ajax being the thematic link here is cool. Is a 13 power Ajax, by the way, worth it here as a payoff? I don't know, man. Like, it's certainly not bad, a 513, but it's not like crazy either. That said, you know, we did just, you know, we won. Like, we did this was 16 points. We got a Marrow that was a 7 power for 0. You know what I mean? Like, we have a lot of really efficient point output here. I'm also off to a really good start with this deck so far, weirdly, man. All right, Blade Marrow, but it's only good if they play a card right now. I don't know if they will. Oh, they do. Oh my God, we could have balled out against their Galactus too. Put them way behind on Galactus. Dang, dude, it would have been such a sick play. No, I'm so sad. That would have been so sick. And now I have nothing good to do because Fantomex locks up the Marrow. Ah, man, maybe we just tip Marrow because we could destroy her later anyway, right? It's fine. Dude, that would have been such a sick play. Oh, I'm so sad, man. This would have had -5. What a hole they would have been in for Galactus. It just took more balls than I had. Oh, dude. This is insane, though. This is actually insane, though. Oh, my God. Okay. This is so much negative power here. Oh, my God. Oh my God, dude. This is -10. It's actually not enough still to pull ahead, though, is what's crazy. Like, how the heck is it not enough? They had 11. But now Fantomex, I guess, can like solo this for a bit, at least, maybe theoretically. They go to 7 though with stupid idiot Wiccan if they quadruple down here. I mean, at this point, like, what's even the point of me contesting this? Like, the Galactus is so big that it's not relevant anymore anyway. I think we go for the turn 5 Arnim Zola Fantomex, but what's my turn 6? Like Ajax Blade, best case? It's not very good. They can play their Galactus right now mid too, by the way. But I'm not actually, if I go for the Arnim Zola, I'm trying to win left and right, not mid, right? So how much? I would play the Galactus mid, I think, man. They go once in future instead. The speed is gone. That one was going to scale into positive territory. So I do actually stop the Galactus for a minute, but again, I'm not really trying to win here. It's the annoying part. The Galactus costs 5, so... Oh, no, that was turn 4, though. What am I saying? It wasn't playable yet. This makes Warrior Falls like a real risk to me if they play here this turn, right? Man, I don't know if we can do that. Oh, boy, I don't know if we can do that, guys. That's real risky. Boy. Oh, dude, do they play here now or not? Oh god, don't be Galactus. That's a demon. That's okay, actually. No, it's gonna be 8. It's not okay. No! Nope, it's Galactus. Just kidding. Oh, we are so cooked. We are giga dead. I think they played a hood. Why did I say a demon, bro? I don't even think they played a hood, dog. No, we're giga uber dead. Like, clearly no way to pull this back, right? I mean, maybe there is though. Hold up. Maybe there is though. Hold up. Actually dump quite a bit of power here. Where do they try to get strong at, man? I guess I need to support both. Like, this is 13 and this is... Well, hold up. Is this 13? I need this to actually be... No, it's 4. So that's 10. And this is 12. I mean... I doubt it, but maybe. I don't know, like, Fantomex is strong, right? Like, maybe. There are 2 cards here. Oh, Namor's not that strong. No! I think we're 2 off, right? God dang it, dude. If Blade had gone... Oh, my God, dude. If Blade had gone right, we could have won. Or, of course, if the Cosmic Ghost Rider hadn't turned off Fantomex, they'd have only 8. Oh, it's so hard to know where they're going to do all this, right? Cosmic Ghost Rider mid was also really strong for them, by the way. Really awkward game across the board, really. Like, a lot of, yeah, like, you know, not, I wouldn't even say bad decisions, just unlucky decisions. Like, the turn 1, you know, we didn't go for the Marrow. That's a hard call to make. The kind of unlucky Arnim Zola, or at least that one was maybe a little more accepted risk, you know, that was a little unlucky. All right, Wild Child's great tempo, yes. This always discards power cards. It ignores skills, I believe. Fantomex is good. I think tempoing a Ghost Rider here, by the way, not a crazy idea. It would be a 2/4. Maybe if you top deck a Nico or Arnim Zola, it's a little better in theory. Ah, Marrow, nice, okay. Cool. Like seeing the mirror matches and see what people are trying. Marrow would be an insane hit if we hit the 50-50 here. Can we hit the 50-50? I mean, they might destroy this anyway, though, which, I mean, no, they're almost assuredly going to. They do have priority, so, like, in theory, we could hit a second target, but we might be wasting some of our discard, is my thought. Also, just kind of a 50-50 here, though, too. I don't know, it's probably fine. I just need to play stuff. Oh, 2 cards is way better, although they're all going to get destroyed, I guess, so maybe not that much better. Yes, if it's Venom, though, which sometimes it is if you're putting an Angel in there, that maybe it's fine, because Venom, you know, inherits the negative stats, at least. Fantomex can go, actually, here as well. I don't really want to rip the Lechiguilla yet, do I? I don't know. They haven't spread points at all. Stacking power might be really meaningful, by the way. They went for Carnage instead, which, I guess, yeah, like I said, all of our negative points kind of got disrupted there. Pulling the Ghost Rider over. He's really getting wrecked. Zola. Yeah, nothing here is very interesting, is it? I mean, you can Venom to like condense down, but I only have one card there anyway. But it's just about avoiding Lechiguia and activating. A discard fastball special and get another 2-cost in hand. All this sucks, dude. I don't know. Like, just, you know, everything so far kind of sucks. I'm like decently okay mid, but I have, you know, no plays on 6 right now. I'm gonna find a 2-drop and maybe an Ajax, and they're both gonna be awful. I mean, the Redshift 2-drop sucks. Do I maybe ever go for like a 6-drop actually if I think about it? Oh well, I can't go for a 6-drop, right? No, that doesn't make any sense. If you do this, you do get to like not get any downside from Thunderbolt's tower, but like to what end again, you know? To what end? You give them -3, I would end up with 4 otherwise and a new card to play. Like, that has to be better to have 4 and a new card to play, right? I think so. Killmonger irrelevant for me. Fastball special. So they did the thing. That's the thing I was talking about. With priority, I wouldn't have had a target for my fastball special anyway, so we would have ended up in a pretty similar spot, I guess. I guess I'm kind of... Oh, Morbius is decent, I suppose. I mean, Fantomex is going to hit only 2 cards mid because I ended up with priority here, which is wild. Venom does nothing. I guess we Fantomex activate and then Arnim Zola, right? And you hope to hit Wild Child, I guess. Does that even win though? Because this goes down to 7. You'd only have... Maybe you hope to hit Fantomex actually, so that you at least have some points. Boy, I don't know. I didn't even notice his like little animation, by the way. He's kind of glowing. Does he glow half when he's half done? I didn't even realize that. Like, does his right side and left side start to glow? I wasn't really watching before. I don't see how we win this. I mean, man, it seems unlikely. Fantomex is probably the better hit, so you theoretically hold mid, but they also played mid, so that may not be true anymore. Oh, we lose mid. Can right somehow hold? No, it does! How do we win this game? Horde can't matter. We're up enough. Yeah. Well, actually, it would have mattered if I had gone left and they had gone right. But as soon as I go right, we're fine. Oh my god, how does this hold, dude? What the heck? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I feel like they're also playing a Fantomex deck, right? We just didn't see it. Maybe not. Well, yeah, I don't know. Makari, Angel Mare. They got some interesting choices in there too. I don't know. All right, Wolverine with Venom, we can definitely tempo out. That's okay. Reed's Lab, I doubt that's gonna happen. Ghost Rider hits Artem Zola here if we want. Not maybe the dream, but also not a disaster. Tempo Venom here I don't hate, honestly. I think it's fine just to get it in, you know, solves a problem now. Fantomex can go wherever. X-Mansion, we want anything but MODOK. Oh, he does do the half glow. I didn't even see that before. That's pretty cool. So the destroy half is the right, the discard half is the left. That's pretty sweet. That's a good little indicator. That's a skill. It's Deafening Chord. Sure. I mean, they kind of went out on points, but it's only 1 and it does take up a board spot. Might be a good body for Merlin though. So not necessarily good. With a Limbo game, we can actually go for more Fantomexes. Like, you can go for the Arnim Zola here, you know. Might be worth it, actually. Might be worth it, yeah. Don't have a lot to do on turn 5, but they do not turn off the Limbo, obviously. They made it, so... Get Baxter building, huh? Oh, Green Goblin does make the Arnim Zola a little less blatantly obviously good. I mean, still could be right, technically, I guess. If I play Nico and then Ghost Rider, in theory, I mean, I don't really need the Arnim Zola anymore. I'd probably like to have the 6-drop, right? More than the points from... Weird thing is, I also don't really want to play Nico, but I need to get her out of the out of the hand if I want to hit the marrow here. Maybe she just goes there, and then the 4 mid is fine. It leaves you some space for this 6 drop. Yeah, the debuff here, I don't know how good that's gonna be. We're losing the ability to turn off limbo as well, so how much of a risk is that? What 6 drop do we get here that's any good? I'm actually pretty sick with Green Goblin. Yeah, I guess I realized I could have gotten a 6 drop that was smaller than marrow technically, but it's pretty unlikely. So still big mid. Sentry. Oh dang. Okay, so we got to be careful here with Annihilus. Oh bro, Fantomex is denied. I guess I just throw a body down there then to stop the Annihilus problem, right? Like, even though it doesn't do anything anymore with the Green Goblin, with Annihilus maybe it was going to come back anyway. So how do I get big enough to win elsewhere is now the challenge. Like, if I lock in right to deny Annihilus, like, yeah, sure, right seems pretty safe. How the heck do you... Oh no! Odin, you son of a gun, dude. No. Ajax ever good enough? I mean, in theory, maybe Ajax here. And then Venom is not really doing much. I really wish we were hitting Wolverine. But it does, you know, give you a slightly bigger buff to Ajax. So winning this by 6. I have priority, so fastball special left doesn't really do any good. Dude, if only we'd known, dude. The Odin, dude. I'm so sad. Maybe Ajax holds. I don't know. Let's see. I don't think mid ever holds. That just doesn't really... Oh my god, wait a minute. That helps, actually. That's insane. Debris is fine. How big is this last card? That's always fine. Yeah, no. How does that ever anticipate winning? I don't know how you ever plan to win like that. Maybe you just trust your Hobgoblin, but you know you're moving 6 points left for me. Like, if I just don't play... Well, even if I had played mid, though, to support mid, you still would have moved the big guy left, and then you never win right. I don't know how this intends to win. Heyo, Fantomex is here. I don't think I've actually played a Nico Destroy yet. Oh, Death's Domain. Okay, that's totally fine for Nexus. This will destroy discard Nico. I can also just wait till next turn, I guess, to do... well, it would be a potential Wolverine hit. I don't know if that's what we want. We probably want a guaranteed Wolverine hit. Nico moving into Death's Domain is kind of cool, but probably not what we need for Nexus game, right? So, Zombie Power Man denied. Okay, that's nice. Do we go ahead and go for... Oh my god. Chamber and... I wish I had the Zombie Captain Marvel instead, right? Fastball special on the Zombie Power Man's not crazy. This is pretty much never actually going to get buffed. I really wish I had the other one instead, right? It would be way better to have the Zombie Captain Marvel for us. I think fastball special here is okay though. Like, we're already good on Fantomex. Just play him next turn, try to stay ahead of this Zombie Power Man to deny it for the opponent, basically. Like, yes, of course, we'd rather hit a Wolverine and all that stuff, obviously, but... Ooh, they just barely pull ahead here. Dracula gone. Zombie Power Man now active. Weapon H discounted. Aw, man. Morbius and Zombie Power Man are not the best hits. Ajax is good. The problem is, like, because this is a per location effect, right? Stuff like Death's Domain does actually hurt us a lot. We're really only going to be, like, you know, meaningfully impactful left, honestly. And it makes Ajax smaller too. Khonshu. I mean, without Dracula, I mean, Morbius is definitely a big time individual scaler. Without Dracula, they may not have a lot of other big time individual scalers. I mean, we might as well hit this, right? I don't see any reason to wait. There could be maybe some reason to wait for priority, but I catch 2 bodies here before the Captain Marvel goes off anyway. Chamber, you know, if I wasn't playing Ajax, I guess, did I draw Chamber this turn? Maybe I should have chambered last turn, actually. I didn't realize. So Khonshu would be 12 left. Weapon H, of course, would be 14 left. So that puts their peak left at like 24. Can we beat 24? Man, I guess you just destroy the marrow, huh? I was gonna say, like, it'd be really nice to like do Wolverine stuff. This makes the Ajax go. No, the Ajax doesn't go up first is the problem, but I guess he only has like only one more body to catch anyway. So the marrow is more about purely point output, right? More than anything else. Yeah, I guess, depending on where these marrow hits go, this has a chance. Is there any way to discard the marrow? No, right? Because it's in the wrong spot. I can't play all three of these. I don't think we're gonna get there, right? Oh, they went right for the Conchu. They're gonna try to roll the Conchu left. What's in the discard pile? I didn't even think about that. Oh, Dracula would be insane if it goes left. Oh no, go mid, Dracula. No! 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 What an insane 50-50 to lose, dog. No. Oh my god, man. Just a chill 19 points left. What an insane 50-50 to lose. Oh my god, dude. Marrow's points, a lot of them wasted right as well. Ooh, 4 marrow hits here. It wouldn't have been enough, right, if we got -4. It would have been 24 to 23. We would have lost like tiebreakers and stuff, of course. Anyway, we got close. Dude, that's crazy. Do they have any other cards in hand? They did, but I think it was a weapon H anyway, so we actually got the good roll on the Dracula. But Dracula mid, we would have just farmed. Good try, man. That's a good try. All right, yeah, we love Wild Child here. Good tempo plays are nice for us. Monster Island. Did they change the art or something on that? Is that like got a different animation or something? I feel like that looks different or more intense or something, dude. What the heck? That looked cool. Wild Child for now. Yeah, Red Shift is good with Wolverine. We probably do not want to do that in Combertage. Basketball Special left could be pretty interesting though. Black Vortex Red Shift is really cool. Let's do that. Oh, Nico's cool too. Maybe we trail this Nico out and then drop a Blade. But if I get a Fantomex, I can't really play it. There's actually not that many cards I'd want to play, so maybe we don't trail the Nico out. I don't see any reason to discard the Nico right now either. Let's just wait in case we hit like a marrow that flexes in or something. We are getting a random 2-drop actually, but still, like, what's the point, you know? Arguably, you could do that next turn. You could play the random 2-drop next turn. But again, what if I get Fantomex? Now let's just wait. I don't think it's a rush. These are pretty flexible to play out. Wild Child as well for the opponent. Okay, so they're Kid Omega, Wild Child, X23. Another card I really wanted to run, but just could not squeeze it in. Wolverine left is chill. Pretty good for Venom and Fastball Special, actually. Rhino Blob! Oh! 8, kind of 2 of my more key cards, unfortunately, but maybe not such a big problem. He's a big boy, at least. Do you maybe go Marrow here, I guess? You might hit Wolverine twice is the only problem, and then you sometimes lose your Marrow, but sometimes you don't. Sometimes you hit Wolverine and then Marrow, and then you're just happy you got that crazy Marrow discount, right? Yeah, I think it's fine. We're really strong right. This potentially makes me really strong left, actually. I mean, I don't mind hitting Wolverine again. It's still another +2, right? There's still upside to it. Well, no, it's even more than that. It's kind of +4, right? Because you get it, you get the -7. So it's like, you know, like I said, I don't have Marrow, but it's pretty good anyway. Fantomex. Ah, nice. I like that we're going to see another deck here. This is cool. So a Venom becomes a really interesting card for me. Also got like Nico Arnim Zola here, like Arnim Zola Marrow, you know, that's not great. You could also just like fully rip left here and like, I don't even know, like Arnim Zola right is also pretty interesting, isn't it? It's not like Blob is going to get a lot of extra stats usually. Maybe if you draw Venom. The problem is like Rhino, I would normally just like play a Rhino wherever, you know, like play it mid for some points, but you can't. I guess you can always tempo a Nico. It never messes up your Arnim Zola, but Well, I guess you can also go Nico here for Arnim Zola here, can't you? Because you have the Camertage Arnim Zola, so maybe that's okay. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Fantomex, of course, a lot of negative power. If we have priority, there is a chance. Oh, they're destroying their Venom. That's cool. There is a chance we kind of avoid that Fantomex on the right side, you know? So Blob did get debuffed a fair bit for Arnim Zola, but Wild Child held. Oh, they went, but they didn't. They haven't discarded yet. They never discarded. They've only played Destroy. Oh, they went early. Well, that certainly gives me a lot of leeway now. Do you just do... Boy, now we have even more options thanks to Venom, right? You can do this to get pretty decently big here, like +8, and set some debuffs off. I think this is probably just better, right? Oh no, it's not even +8 because Nico went off twice. It's like plus... Yeah, this is a good spread. Marrow makes you potentially even stronger, right? It is like admittedly a little bit of overkill left, maybe, but you're also... I mean, they can gain +4 there as well, so maybe not that much overkill. I don't know. You don't really know because they could have a crazy on reveal that does something sick. Hopefully 7 here holds. It looks like it will. Yeah, hand empty. Still no discard for them. Oh, oh, I forgot they haven't activated Vortex yet. Oh my god, they could have had a crazy 6-drop roll there. Not that it mattered, it looks like, because we held left and mid anyway. Mid had a really nice big lead too, we know. Wow, dude. Okay, so we see a Blade in their deck. Is their only discard? I'm just so curious how people are building these decks. This wasn't actually a Galactus, it was a Blade. We saw an Airwalker. That must pull the Fantomex out, I guess, which is definitely pretty cool. I'm so curious how people are going to build these decks. I didn't look at any decks ahead of time. Sometimes I like look at, you know, the Twitter lists and you know, Marvel Snap Zone and Snap fan articles or whatever and see what people are going to try. I haven't even looked. I don't even know. I doubt people are going for the 3-way here with Affliction and discard and destroy. It seems so greedy, but the Arnim Zola connection seemed to make it worth it to me. So I don't know, man. I don't know.